and welcome back to the Twits. It's Friday. You know what that means. It's Final Fantasy X-2. It's Final Fantasy Fridays. And I'm Dan, and I'm the host in the Twit with a controller, and I've forgotten what I was going to say. And it's John May, Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello. Yeah, you managed to... luckily, the audience were distracted from my yawn by whatever the hell...
The words just fell out of my mouth.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It was horrible.
Poured right out.
Really bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
So...
That's like listening to Prime Minister's questions.
Anyway, I've successfully unfucked the situation. And what we needed to do was chat to brother.
Yeah, I'm so pleased you came up with that.
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself. We didn't have to look it up or anything.
Remember, everyone, record all work conversations you have.
Oh, I love that you think this is work.
Well, I'm being paid.
No, you're not.
Right?
No, you're not. Oh, okay.
Is it at least tax deductible?
Oh, okay. A fight.
Oh, so you can just walk through it instead of doing the puzzle? Is that actually a thing?
I actually have no idea. I'm just walking.
I kind of hope that is literally a thing. Like, you've got a choice. You can use your brain or your brawn. You can do that with any puzzle, you know. Like, you ever use a jigsaw and just a jigsaw and a hammer?
Next time you go to a escape room, just use your brawn.
Just take it.
Just knock the door down.
My late grandmother, obviously on my mother's side,
obviously,
she used to use a rolling pin. So she'd place all of the pieces and then she'd just go over it slowly and just squish it all together. She used to have some real like Dali-esque shit that she used to make in it.
She was an artist, really.
She was ahead of her time.
What, ahead of Dali?
Right, old lady. You don't need drugs. You don't need I don't know if Dali was on drugs. If you know if Dali was on drugs, why not let us know in the comments?
I have a feeling he was on drugs.
Probably on drugs. Trying to think about like the if you're somebody that's been able to answer any of the questions that were like we posed over the past like 8 weeks worth of videos, you considered maybe finding time on a Thursday night for my pub quiz thing.
Joel actually, me, Joel, Beth Headley, and Lorna, friend of Lisa's. We and Lisa, obviously, went to a pub quiz for my birthday this year.
It'd been weird if Lisa didn't go, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How'd you do? Did you win?
We came second. It was our first time playing, so it was pretty good. Pretty proud of it.
Who did you come second to?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Wasn't that one of the greats? It wasn't like Anne Hegarty or something. She just came down to like keep her eye in.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't notice her, I'm sure.
I wouldn't know.
I love the pub quiz. I'm really bad at them because I just you ever get that point where you're going half for a pub quiz and just suddenly the hype goes and you're painfully aware, but it's moderately late on a weeknight and you're not in your house.
I love pub quizzes. I think they're great.
Most crucially, not in your comfies. I'm quite upset I'm not in my comfies now.
I'm always in my comfies.
Are you?
Yeah, you
I don't believe you.
I'm always comfortable, Alex.
Give us a whirl. Prove it. There we are. Look, comfortable.
Comfortable. Very comfortable.
Look at the range of movement.
Look at the sheer range of movement on display.
Starch his clothes. Giving you a peek behind the curtain from my career as a catwalk like compare. Look at those. Those shoes are sensible. That you could walk a couple of miles in those, no trouble.
No trouble. No bother at all.
Oh,
it's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Sexy flat.
Oh mate, there's nothing better than a good Simpsons quote, is there?
But specifically the good ones. I saw something dreadful the other day, which is like a explanation of all the reasons why the Simpsons should have already ended.
Oh yeah.
Some of like the out of context scenes.
Right.
It just was like what it was awful. It was just like watching like something that somebody's first attempt to animate had done. I was like, this is worse than the stuff that was like on Tracy Ullman. You know, when it first started, like it was just like everyone was just moving slowly. Do you ever do the Simpsons Movie Maker as a kid, the one that came in the series?
Oh my god, yes, I remember that. I don't think I
was watching that.
I remember. I don't think I ever had it. I remember seeing. I think a friend of mine had it. Oh my god, I remember that.
That's amazing. I actually we lived in the golden age of mini discs, right? Because there was the Bionicle one, but no one's home computer was strong enough to run the Bionicle cutscenes, so they're ridiculously skippy. Despite the fact that, like, now, if you were to you could probably just play it on, like, I don't know, play it on your microwave or something, no trouble.
Play it on your fridge.
Like, that to me is the true test of how computing power has changed over 20 years.
That's it. I remember, what was I say? I remember using, I didn't buy any ethers. That's a problem. Okay. But anyway,
back to the airship.
Yeah. Off we go. Off you trot. I remember these guys being quite tough.
Sleep.
Oh, yeah. I don't have anything to put anything to sleep, actually. Otherwise I would.
Haven't you got sleepness dance on your...
No. Oh, darkness did a lot of damage. Not used to darkness doing a lot of damage.
Can you inflict darkness, though?
No. It's just the name of the attack.
I don't like that. That shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't have names of things that don't correspond to the. Does it? I suppose does it work off of your strength versus their magic defense or something?
I don't know. But it's doing a lot of damage, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, you're doing that a lot.
Over 1,000 damage. Oh, 1,600. Over 1,000 damage per hit is pretty good.
I think that strength up's going to help you, buddy. Probably doctor at this point. Give bio a whirl.
Ah, there's no point.
I'm going to stop using that phrase now. I've used the phrase "give it a whirl" like 6 times in 7 minutes.
Too many times. Too much.
It feels wrong in my mouth now.
That was actually a way easier fight than I expected. Darkness is
Just
king.
like that Easter egg.
Oh, a Mega Elixir. That's good.
Go.
Mega Elixirs are good. I got shocked backwards.
There's a lot of combats here, like a lot.
There is. I can end that if I want to.
We have finally encountered a creature that isn't just a Final Fantasy X creature.
Oh my god, this is doing quite a lot of damage as well. Again, darkness again is doing loads. Oh, that's why. I just noticed that darkness takes the health away. Oh, that's why. I remember now.
That's what it takes health away. That's what all attacks do.
No, from the user.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I think I might need to escape here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There is no escape.
I'm gonna get out because that was really powerful. Apparently, Claret Dragon, powerful. Okay.
Well, particularly if you're helping it to kill you.
Yeah, I was just doing most of the damage myself. Let's resort that actually. Cool. This is down here that I want to go.
Float our way back.
So. Oh, I was supposed to be picking up clues, wasn't I? Yeah, I was supposed to be picking up clues. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I get it. Oh, it's the June thing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it float towards you with 0 animation.
This'll help.
That is how worms move.
That was phenomenal.
They move with 0 animation.
This'll help.
One of my favourite things about these in 10 was the fact that they were still affected by orange shooting star attack.
Oh yeah, you just yeet it. It's so good. At some point, it's going to attack Yuna and actually kill her. But at the moment, it's only doing enough damage to knock it down to within cure range, so I'm okay. What is it doing now?
The area attack now, isn't it? That's the area attack, the earthquake. So it picks itself up and just slams on the ground, which is pretty mean.
I'd like it to do some damage before this. There we go, earthquake. That did a fair amount of damage.
Let's talk about how strong that tail actually is.
That was quite a lucky miss, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Stay strong.
Although it's missing a lot. But I don't think it's got any eyes.
It's using the force, mate. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Oh, come on. So, is there a particular reason, Dan, why you don't use the gunner to, like, boost the chain all the time?
Yes, because I didn't think of it.
Okay. I thought I'd ask, because obviously this is probably the ship sailed now. We're right at the end of the game.
That's the point. I'm so far into the game, and like the Dark Knights have carried me pretty harsh, pretty high. And Dark Knights plus White Mage is a really good combo. And it's obviously carried me this far in the game, right?
Yeah, it has gotten you an awful lot of way through the game without really...
Without too much effort.
In fact, actually, it was only about 5 or 6 episodes ago we started losing stuff again.
Yep. She said bye as if she was going to kill it. There we go.
Oh, that's my least favourite thing that they do in this game on the speech animation is that none of the voice lines correlate to anything.
They do.
You need to use the organ.
Yeah, but I need to get the rest of the... So I need to remember what I need to know what order they're in as well. Ow.
What's So-Do-Ti, right?
So it might be something. It might not be So-Do-Ti. It might be Do-Ti. So, oh my god, I am running from this thing. I remember this thing being an absolute mess. Fire Mega Weapon.
That's an actual boss in Final Fantasy.
Not fighting a Mega Weapon. A Mega Weapon is ridiculous. Ow. I'll fight you. You're okay.
Takes that tension away, doesn't it? Can you imagine if it just made you do like one of those long extended narrative fights? Remember when we did the Pavel one? It makes you fight like multiple ranks of soldiers and artillery.
Yeah. on the way up the pathway, yeah.
So do you feel like this is just generic hard stuff? Like there's no theme?
Yeah, this is just end game fights all together, all in the same place.
But I don't understand why this worm would be here.
I mean, the explanation is it's a fiend, right? And fiends live in the far plane on this. But there's something wrong with the far plane, so it's fiends, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could argue that easily enough, yeah. And at that point, why are all these weird pianos here?
Because Vegnagun. Look, Alex, I've got an answer for everything. What are you expecting here?
Because but why does Vegnagun correlate to loss of piano?
Because Vegnagun is an organ. It's originally called Vegnorgan.
If it was genuinely called Vegnorgan originally, I would be.
I mean, that is less cool.
I'd be elated.
That is less cool than Vegnagun, though, isn't it? Which is kind of the whole point.
But it does strike me that it might have had its name slightly changed for the overseas version, just because they do perceive us as being a little bit thick.
I was going to say, I actually do wonder what the Japanese name for Vegnagun is.
Find out.
And what it actually translates to, if you know what I mean. Because, I mean, we could know what it is.
Japanese name. Oh, no. Oh, that's not a good...
You okay?
That's not a good thing they've decided to come up with.
Did you search Venga Boy's Japanese name?
I think that's the same. Or Vegnagun versus Sin. You want to see some people yell at each other online.
You okay?
Oh, I can't do that. That's all in Japanese.
Is there not a translation?
They're saying it's Begunagun, but that doesn't sound likely.
I've forgotten exactly what these are now. I've already forgotten.
Oh no, oh crap, I've accidentally turned everything onto... It's all gone. This is why I don't Google stuff for you, Dan.
Oh, actually, I don't need to remember. This is good. It tells me.
Just tell you.
That's good. Okay, that was good.
I kind of wanted to just play in the Garden of Eden. Da, 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 da.
Again, Simpsons references. All right, let's go up this way. Okay, so we know darkness does a lot of damage to this guy.
It also does a lot of damage to you.
Let's have a look.
My pain is your pain.
That's why she says that. That makes sense.
No pain, no gain.
It does take a fair amount of damage off, doesn't it? It's all right, I've got cure, so... And this tortoise doesn't do a lot of damage, so I'll just keep curing it. Keep
Well, this
healing.
one just keeps using defense up.
Well, it's the first time it's done it. It usually does strength up. Well, it did strength up last time.
No, I don't remember seeing that, Dan. That didn't happen.
Okay, thanks, mate.
I've
Now-
just found it much easier if I don't like something just to pretend that wasn't the case. People have done that to me for years, and I've never seen the appeal until quite recently. I'm gonna lie, it's really helped my blood pressure.
Oh yeah, good. On account of you're now ignoring your blood pressure.
Yeah, I just don't look at it. I
Okay, those
ignore the
defense ups
monster
are actually
by my
really
bed.
helping.
Oh, you're doing nothing.
I am
You're
doing
probably taking
absolutely
something.
zero damage. Look at that. Wow.
You're wasted time.
Let's try bio. Why not? Can I
Like an
dispel
armor
this?
break or something?
Yeah, that would also work if I had that. I do. Got break. Spell didn't do anything, so it's worth a go. Okay, it can't be bioed. Can't be broken. That's exciting.
Well, that's not armor break. That's petrify, isn't it? Oh dear.
Oh wow, that did a fair amount of damage. Oh, but healed.
Flame consumes all.
Yuna? Interesting. Doing absolutely zero damage.
This'll help.
It's gonna have to just be darkness then, I guess. Keep curing.
Yeah.
Till I
This
run out
feels
of
like
MP.
one of the longest bouts of all time.
No pain, no gain.
I mean, I could just run, like, if we... Like, it's taking a while, but...
I've got you.
I think the main problem is, unlike we don't have access to scan because we haven't got a blue mage. I think it's blue mages that can do it.
Yeah, it's gun mage and this is the blue mage, if I'm right.
That's it.
And it's really annoying to get any scan and things like that. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's like right at the end of their queue, isn't it?
It's a really annoying. I never got gun mage or enjoyed it.
No.
I guess there's no choice.
I think the main problem with gun mage, from what I can tell, is you get it at a point in the game when nothing has an interesting ability. So you pick it up and it's just worse than gunner. and then halfway through the game it becomes good.
You okay?
I think I'm gonna have to run.
Like, probably, yeah. But by which point you've already like entered a play style you like.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I'm just not gonna go back to something I don't know if it's good.
Riku might kill herself here. No, she didn't. That's good.
Yes.
All right. That was something else. What that was.
That's suitably horrible.
Okay, let's do some healing. And turbo ethers. Okay, right. Army.
Bam.
Oh, there's another save through up there. So that's not a big deal. I probably could have just run up there. Can you stop? Oh, I can't go that way yet. Okay. That's what the problem is. Big worm. I can deal with big worm. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Didn't mean to darkness it, but that's fine.
It's a shame that all of the encounters are here are just like a bucket of hit points.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that could be a criticism levied at the game in general. But that is also because of the pseudo turn-based system that this has got, right?
Yeah. But like, I would have been tempted to put in here, like, you know, you've been told like Shuyin's like this shadow thing, and it will the whole point is it like confuses and confounds you and twists what you're thinking. What if like a bunch of the enemies you fought here were just avatars of people you know?
Sure. Yeah, that would
And they just
work.
like, so like you had like a range of different abilities, and you could only tell who was someone you knew and who was someone you didn't by what their actions were in the game, rather than what they looked like.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to have. You probably couldn't have random encounters like this. You'd have to have like set encounters in the game. But I think that would have probably been a more interesting, particularly because we know the LeBlanc Syndicate is like milling about around here.
Yeah, I agree. But they're also our allies now. They're not our enemies anymore.
Exactly, right? So sort of like versions of them knocking about, some of which were allies and some of which were our enemies. We didn't know who were hitting.
That's fair.
But I also wonder if I'm like adding extra thought to like a genre of games, which is just because I didn't levy this criticism at Final Fantasy X, which had exactly the same thing again.
True, and also remembering how quickly this game came out after 10, it wasn't a long period of time.
No. But I didn't choose to make it come out.
No, and also you're levying criticism at a game that's how old is this now? It's 2000 and what? 2004?
A bit after that, I think it was 2000. It was either 2007 or 2008, somewhere around there. Because it was a couple of years. It wasn't immediate.
I thought it was within a year. I can't remember. Have a look. I genuinely can't remember.
We'll look it up.
I know it was. I know it was.
You're
really
right.
quick.
Yes, 2003.
2003
with the original Final Fantasy X coming out in 2001.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was quite so long ago, actually.
All I ever do is win, Alex.
All you ever do is win. That's a very long time ago. That's very depressing.
It's
Maybe I should give it a little bit more
22 years ago.
Yeah, 21 or 22, depending on
21.
when the year it came out.
Did you say 2001, 2003 were the two games, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2003.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay, that's
Ow.
fine. No, that's fine. Getting electric shot backwards is fine.
Oh, no.
Bye now. Bye now. Things I am not interested in. I mean, to be fair, Riku and Pain have got so many resistances to status that it probably wouldn't have been a problem. But
Just keep playing dumb ways to die.
Definitely not. I'm not fighting Ultimate Weapon, Omega Weapon even. I'm glad that he chose to attack Yuna then. That was great.
One of my favourite things about Final Fantasy X was like if you were good at 10 and you got to the Omega ruins,
Yep.
your first encounter there against like a lizard or something would just absolutely wreck you. And you would have no understanding as to why, because obviously you'd be playing the main game quite competently, and then just suddenly like basic goons kill you.
Hired goons?
Goons. Hired goons.
Let's kill the dark elemental next.
That's not ideal. Osmose has always been one of those things where I find it to be like, it's existed in all the games, so I don't really have an issue with it. But it strikes me as one of the more unfun things that the game can do to you.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, I'm just going to shut off your thing. Bye now.
Up until the next time you go onto a stage there.
Yeah.
And it will cost you significant funds if you want to use items to be able to fight stuff.
Yeah. I should probably switch to darkness on the girls because it's more magical, I believe.
To leave Jug alone.
Nope, apparently not.
Decides to punch my desk. He's not there.
You shouldn't do that, man. Leave your desk alone.
It cost me, Dan.
Have you fixed your chair yet?
No. I need to.
Dude.
But I simply don't want to.
Smoke. Dance flames.
There we are. He fell down.
Right, let's just guess. So we know it's far. Me.
Isn't it?
Do you think it goes down again? Probably. Just guessing.
You genuinely just guessing the whole thing.
Yeah. If this is right, I'll be amazed. This is not right. You can almost guarantee it. Yep, nothing happened. So I need to find out how to get down to the other bit. I might put the charm bangle on in a minute because I'm just getting sick of all these battles. It's been a long episode, this one.
Harder to... It's a very long episode. Very long episode. But I will say it does make it very hard to play like a memory puzzle, because how are you supposed to like keep track of what's in what order?
Yeah, I mean that is the benefit of the fact that it does just tell you, so it's like it isn't that big a deal. Where is it? Charm bangle. There we go. So no more random encounters. That's how you get down there. Ouch. All right, I'll go this way then.
That's helpful.
Ah. Oh.
Ah.
Ah. No. So do.
Bar soda.
Right, so that's all that.
That can't be good for your heart.
Ah, it's fine. I don't think it even does any damage to you, which is the really funny part. It's just there to get in your way.
It was used to say that thunder planes used to deal damage, and it doesn't. It just was irritating.
Yeah.
Sodo, right?
Fast Sodo. I wasn't far off, to be fair. Just put the wrong notes in. You know? No, it is. I know how to do
just put
music.
the wrong notes in the wrong place. Wasn't that far off?
Yeah, quite simple, really. Yeah, when you think about it. Right.
Get past this modern
Oh,
art.
we need to chat with Gipple, who just appeared out of nowhere.
Gipple!
Gipple!
No, it's Gipple.
Careless.
Are you all right?
Clearly
Name's
fucking
pronounced
not.
with
A nap.
Anta.
Where's Nooch?
He went ahead.
Guess she couldn't stay away.
How did I love the idea that she follows you and just waits for you to do all the puzzles so you can just walk through.
You dare.
Which is the smart way to do it.
It is.
Look, we'll tell Nooj you're waiting like a good girl and doing your part for the team.
All right, I'm in.
Hey, Dr. P. A gift from Nooj.
Nooj. It's a funny name.
It's from 2 years
What's
ago.
Nooj
Said it
short
was
for?
inside the Sphere camera.
Nooj?
I'll watch it later.
I don't think it's short for anything. Noojet.
Hey,
New gym shorts.
You should watch it now. Think about it. You know you won't be able to fight your best as long as it's on your mind.
you're right.
Oh yeah, we get to watch a thing. This is a very long
What do you
episode.
got in mind for fun?
Oh God.
Any ideas, Dr. P?
Me?
Where did she get her doctorate? What do you think it's in?
A ship that glides through the air.
But
That
then what?
thing you mentioned
Pain?
before.
Yeah.
If it's for real, I want to fly it.
I don't know what she'd have a doctorate
You
in.
get to be pilot then. And
Optometry.
maybe I'll try my hand at navigation.
Then I'll be engineer.
Which is called Pain.
I ain't never thought what her name is it?
Been worse. It could have been window fitting.
Captain.
Ah, that's perfect.
You'd let an amateur be captain?
Chill out, Noojster. All you gotta do is shut
That's
up
what
and look
Nooj is still
important.
short for.
Noojster, there we
It's
are.
Noojster.
Like a
Short for the Noojster.
I'll work you like dogs.
It's really funny.
Here, hold on. He's not got his cane. That's pre. That's
What
pre
happened to
double
that
amputeeism.
I wonder.
It was only 2 years ago.
She's inside you, sleeping.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Well, wakey, wakey! Time to set sail.
Your captain and your navigator.
He's talking about
are
a
ready.
parasitic twin.
Oh my god. Right, let's. Oh god. Oh, I remember all. Oh, this is horrible. I remember this. You got to jump on the right ones to get. Oh, it's a pain. But we'll look at that again in a minute. Anyway,
That sounds dreadful.
I think that is a very good place to end an episode. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give it a like down below, give it a comment down below, and also share with your friends. Tell everyone about us, because we like to have people watch us do the games. Come join us on Discord and Twitter and all that fun stuff. It's all down below. Alex, anything I've missed?
Yes.
What
No,
was
no. I think that's a pretty.
Oh yeah,
pretty
and Twitch.
concise.
Oh yeah, and Twitch. I need to actually start streaming again. That's a thing. At some point, we'll figure it out. Also, put in the comments down below actually what Final Fantasy you'd like us to play next, because we're very close to the end of this.
Very close. I'm
And-
thinking it's probably 9, isn't it?
And which of the three of us would you like to be the twit with a controller? That is the important bit.
Oh no.
That's the
Oh
important bit.
no.
So, anyway, thank you all very much for watching. See you later.
Ta-ra. On your way.
Bye.